All right, let's turn our attention now to the weather and KDKA First Alert Meteorologist Ron Smiley. We certainly had quite a morning this morning with the snow, and you say now we're going to brace for the cold.
Yeah, cold is going to be settling in the rest of the week, especially on Friday morning. At this point, we're going to call it a potential first alert weather day because of just how cold those temperatures are expected to get. I have the Pittsburgh area down to 10 degrees. We'll see places in single digits on Friday. I'll show it to you in just a bit. Let's talk about what's going on right now. The snow's moving out, or it's really out of here. We're going to be looking at most places dry for the afternoon. But I do want to point out, while we do still have those winter weather advisories, most of these are going to be canceled at 1 o'clock, except for now into the ridges. These are going to be an area, this is going to be an area right here where we have the chance not just for some light snow to continue. We've been talking about that. But because of the setup that we're going to be looking at, we have a very shallow pocket or pool of moisture that is normally looked at below where you could see ice forming, so maybe that development of snow. Because of that and because our dew point and temperature are right together, this does look like a freezing rain at times, and freezing drizzle will be possible. So come low cloud cover, cloud deck, some drizzle will be possible. That's going to be into the ridges, westward side of the Laurel Highlands. Because of that, they're extending that advisory that goes all the way down to 10 o'clock. You see the moisture for everyone else. The big event that we saw this morning, it's moving off the East Coast at this point. It's going to be cloudy all day long. Here's a look at model data, just showing a little bit. Model data is really kind of strong. It's showing it as snow, and it's going to be close, but we can't rule out that drizzle chance, freezing drizzle. Because of that, they're going to extend that winter weather advisory again, and that goes through 10 o'clock this evening. This is a note for anyone that's traveling into or living in the ridges. Also, if you're traveling east, you're thinking about taking the turnpike. That's another area that you want to be aware that some slick spots on roads will be possible. So obviously, we had the big chance for some snow this morning. I normally leave our percentages up all day long. I did think about just lowering it down because the rest of the day it'll be lower. But for the day, it was at 80%. Their next chance for some snow is on Thursday. And even though it doesn't look like a lot, timing again of this is going to be so important. And especially if we start to see model data, which it's already doing, trending up with our snow on Thursday morning, could again have something similar. Look at that time, right at 7 o'clock. Could have some concerns there. Might see some school delays. Can't rule it out at this point because of the timing of the snow. Doesn't look like much, less than an inch of snow, but it's going to come right as the morning rush is getting going. Behind that, we will be looking at temperatures much cooler going into Friday morning. Right now, we're at 31. Winds are all the way up there at 12 miles an hour. That's pushing our feels like that wind chill down to around 20 degrees. Here's those temperatures for you now. Again, 32, your expected high. Temperatures diving on Thursday. That low will be hit at midnight. Here's what we're looking at. 10, your Friday morning forecast low. Could have some wind chills below 5 degrees Friday morning. So be prepared for that. The weekend, temperatures in the mid-30s for highs.